All right. Now let's try a mic check. Oh, seems all right. Anyway, every time me and my buddy get mods set up in this damn game, they do an update to the game. We have to remove or change or wait for updates to mods. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, I'm doing some trucking. Haven't streamed in a while. Still been gaming. But I figured since I'm just sitting here playing American Truck Simulator, I'm currently in Alaska, one of the mods, and on my way up to Prudhoe Bay. I believe this is the Dalton Highway that goes up to Prudhoe Bay. Yeah. Started this load down here. But I figured I'd haul around a little bit in Alaska. You know, something to do. I think I need to turn up, you know what I need to do? Is I need to turn or change, oh shit. I bet you this game won't let me change audio. Let's see. Oh, okay. Sometimes it doesn't let me change audio when I'm in the game. Audio device. Whoa. I think that'll do it. And I need to put the tablet on headphones as well. Bluetooth. Tell you what, I recommend these A50X wireless headphones. I love these fucking headphones. I've used a lot of headphones over the years and normally stuck with wired because all the wireless would crackle. But these, they plug into the PC and go out to a transmitter and then send it to the headphones, and they have multiple channels. They have mic out, they have stream out, they have the sound from the PC, and then they have Bluetooth so you can connect to something else and listen to the tablet or whatever while you're also receiving the sound wirelessly from the PC. They're just really nice. I gotta say, I'm a fan of the A50X wireless, and also, depending on which version you get, there's one version that doesn't do this, and there's another version, the one that I got, that you can use them on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. So they cover everything. That's the version that I got, just so if I want to use a console and go wireless, I can. In any case, I started this haul last night up to Prudhoe. I mean, this isn't the most realistic because you don't really slide a lot and you don't have to, I don't know, it doesn't have all the details of what I understand it's like driving up there, but it's pretty cool. And the scenery is nice. The mod is badass in my opinion. It really looks good. That's the whole HW 900, the highway killer. Bro, you're kind of, all right, I guess you're in your lane, but you seemed a little into my lane. Anyway, I take it slow on the hauls up this road because it is slick. You don't really need to put chains on. I've got some mod for chains. I need to put the Alaska chain mod back in. But you don't really need to if you have other decent tires or whatever. Which is kind of disappointing. I kind of wish you actually had to, but it has places along here where it says, "Hey, recommend you chain up," and you can pull over into the little symbol, the wrench symbol, and chain up. But I think they need to make it to where you really need to chain up for some of this. You can tell that it's supposed to be slick. I got a line of cars behind me, and they all want to go fast, and I don't want to go fast. What am I doing? About 35 is about as fast as I go on this road normally, and that's the fastest. I prefer 20, 25 because it gets a little difficult making some of the curves. And I didn't even read that damn sign. It could have said anything. I also, and I haven't experienced this yet. I don't know if it's in the Alaska mod, but I want to be able to have to drive over the, and maybe I already have. Ooh, I want to be able to have to drive over the ice road, not just the roads like this, but like over the actual. Oh, oh yeah, over the actual water ice. And I'm not sure if you do or not. Hell, I don't. I mean, I've never been to Alaska, and I've certainly never driven a truck up there. But um, other than those, like the mod's nice, and the graphics mods that we're using they look really good, in my opinion. Just about 25 and piss everybody off behind me. Oh yeah, they're wanting to go. So I watched that Ice Road Truckers show, the reruns of it. I don't even know if it's still on. I don't know. I think all I'm watching are reruns from 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. But I imagine that if anybody's ever watched, I imagine that you bastard from fucking Canadum. I call it Canadum today because of the way they everybody wants to have tariffs on the U.S. and they all want to cry foul when the U.S. is like, okay, you know what? You've been doing this for years and we've been getting the short end of the stick. We're done with that bullshit. Now we're gonna institute tariffs back unless you want to come to the bargaining table. And that's exactly how it should be. Fuck that shit. Everybody are complaining and arguing about it's good, it's bad. You know what? It's fair. It's bullshit to have all these other countries with tariffs on our shit, which is how they get us. And then we're like, well, but we're not going to, initiate any tariffs against you. No. We need to even this shit out. That's why we've been having a lot of problems. And yes, it's going to hurt in the short run. It's going to. No pain, no gain. But in the long run, when everybody's either having tariffs or nobody's having tariffs and we're all free trade, then it will be a lot better. But anyway, that's beside the point. The fact is that you guy from Canada who is on the Ice Road Truckers, I can imagine him behind me in one of these trucks just on the CB bitching. You go faster. We're trying to get there. I got to make some goddamn money. Hurry up. And then I can imagine Alex behind him. I'm seriously, if you haven't watched that show, it's funny. I can imagine Alex behind him going, oh, let's all just calm down, eh? It's about time let's all just drive. We'll make it there. And then he prays, holds out his rosary. And then you got Lisa behind those two, just looking around, not sure what to say. Just, okay, we're going. Let's go. And that's no knock against Lisa. Lisa's funny. But, she gets out there and drives. I give her credit for that. But yes, if you haven't watched Ice Road Truckers, go find some of the reruns. They're fucking funny. And it's cool watching some of the roads they go on. There's some rough-ass roads in Canada and Alaska and over the ice and some risky propositions there to go over that ice. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the second truck in a convoy going over some of the ice roads. They go over some of the water. You can hear it and see it cracking. You just know you're tempting fate. Might be signing your own death warrant. Look at the scenery though. Like I really like the graphics mods that, and I forget who it is that we're using or who made those, but they're really nice. Of course, I bring along my cat. She likes to ride along. Sometimes I let her out of the truck and she goes and hunts me down an elk, drags it back to me. Look at her. She looks fearsome. And then we cut up the elk, string it up, gut it, drain it, butcher it, cook it up right on the side of the road. And all the truckers come along and pull off, and we have a giant barbecue on the ice road. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, American Truck Simulator is a pretty damn good game. I wish they'd come out with their own Alaska. Like, that would be a state they would get done. Ice roads across the water, all the trimmings, like, really do it up nicely. In the meantime, there's this mod, and this mod is, I gotta give them credit, it's pretty freaking cool. I like it. What do I have? I got like 106 miles left at about 25 to 35 miles per hour. And those are the delineators to let you know in the bad weather where the sides of the road are. Yeah, what's this up here? That might be a broken down truck. I think I've seen that before coming up this way. Last time I played the Alaska mod. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm getting pretty low on fuel. Can this dude give me fuel? Looks like a fuel truck. Looks like he's in the damn... Yeah. He went off the road into the snowbank. I just realized how low I am on fuel. That's not good. I don't think there's any gas stations, any fuel stations between here and... Let's hope that quarter of a tank will get me... It should get me the last 95 miles. Oh, and here's a shout out to... There was a guy on Ice Road Truckers... I think his name was Daryl. He's actually from... he was actually from Montana, which is where I currently live. I'm not from here. I've only been here a few years, but it's where I currently live. And he was a character, man, but he was on the fucking ball. He was all about hauling them loads, making that money for himself and the company. And he's one of the characters on there that I found, you know, I mean, they all bitch and moan about stupid shit at times, and they all complain and whatever, and I get it. It happens. All tried to look good for the camera too and all that, but you could tell when he was upset about not having a load or upset, you know, having to deal with shit, he dealt with it. I mean, he was bitching, but he was serious and he was sincere about getting them fucking loads. So is you. Or was you? I don't know if the show's even still going. I think all I watch are reruns. I think the show's probably been off the air for a while, I would assume. But they most of them were serious. But old Daryl, I kind of liked him. I liked his attitude. I want to drive. Don't leave me sitting here. Give me some fucking loads. This is bullshit. I'm trying to make money. I got shit to deal with. Family to take care of. And fucking, you know. But he ended up dying in a plane crash, and that's pretty shitty. But I guess I kind of, since I fly, and I need like 5 more hours. I just need to do my 5 hours across country to be eligible to take the FAA private pilot's license check ride with an FAA examiner, and I've got like 7 or so solo hours in a Cessna 172 flying alone, and I've got, when I get those other 5, I'll be over the 40 hours that I need flying to sit for the check ride. But so I guess I just kind of found it interesting that he kind of fucked up, that he knowing that I, you know, having flown and being so close to getting my private pilots, that he was in a plane crash. And I'm not even sure all the details of that. I would like to kind of see what happened if it was I think it was a pilot error maybe, and it was like a death spiral type scenario where had vertigo or lost track of orientation and ended up spiraling into the ground. But I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me. But yeah, like Daryl, he was he was all about the business. Where am I at on the fuel? Oh, I'm doing all right. 66 miles to go. Should be all right. But yeah, if you haven't watched Ice Road Truckers, you should look it up. You can see it free on like Tubi or Freevee and shit like that. It's interesting. I might put some of that on in the background while I do some hauls today. Try to get my level up so I unlock some more stuff to equip on the old truck here. Like I said, this is the Highway Killer, I think is the name of it. I got the POW Mia 1776. Oh, probably want to stay in my own lane. Anyway, the POW Mia 1776 paint job on it. Oh, that's a delineator down. I don't know who well, I guess I'm kind of a private, like a freelance hauler because this is my truck. I'm not using some company truck, but I still don't think they'll be happy about me knocking down a delineator. I think that's what they're called. Should probably pay attention to the road. I was looking around for a second. That's what happens. I'm keeping a watch on that fuel, though. I'm about halfway between a quarter of a tank and an eighth of a tank remaining. I've got 50 miles to go. I think it's time for a drink of coffee, if I can get it without slamming into something else. I'm sure everybody has their games that fits their itch for certain types of things. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That fits my itch for whatever genre of game you want to put that. American Truck Simulator does it for the whole trucking, hauling, leveling up. Elite Dangerous is my space game itch. And what else have I been playing? Something else. I can't remember what it is now. Elite Dangerous, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. God, that is a huge game. Seriously, Assassin's Creed. That's the kind of game, other than some of the bullshit they try to propaganda crap in there. Other than that, which isn't a lot, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the size of that game, the depth, just like Origins, but especially Odyssey, that's the kind of game that if the Ubi fail hadn't gone full-blown woke and trash propaganda narrative, LGBTQ, PJ4959J, space modulator, fucking plus bullshit, fake-ass trans doesn't exist, fucking bullshit, propaganda narrative, trash. If that's the kind of shit that, if they made games, if they'd have just stuck to making games like that, they wouldn't be in the situation they are. And if they'd have not been hiring based upon DEI, which didn't earn it, in my opinion. And they just, maybe this is the ice. Yeah, this is the ice road. This is across the water, I think. But it's weird. But anyway, if they'd have stuck with that and, those kind of games, they wouldn't be in the situation they are where other people might have to buy them out, where they're suffering, where things aren't going the way they wanted to, and they're not making the money they need. The problem with this is the ice road in this mod, it looks more like you're driving through a couple feet of water than ice. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, Ubi fail. You should have stuck with making good games like Odyssey. That game's phenomenal. It's so it's huge. I mean, it is absolutely huge. I've been playing it. I never played it before. I played some of the other Assassin's Creed, and then finally I broke down. It was on sale on Steam, so I got Odyssey and Origins, which I had played some Origins when I had Ubi Fails little monthly pass thing, which I stopped paying them for because I'm not going to support their shit woke bullshit. But you know, then I saw Origin and Odyssey on sale with all the trimmings, all the mods, or all the DLC and all that for a really good price. It was like 12 to 15 bucks or some shit like on Steam, and I was like, you know what, these are good games. Well, I assumed Odyssey would be since Origin was, and I looked around at on the net to see what people were saying about Odyssey, and so I was like, you know what, I'll throw them a little money since they're so fucking cheap with all the DLCs. You know, whatever. I want to try Odyssey out, and I want to get Origins again, and I don't want to pay Ubi Fail every month for their failure. To instead of hiring based upon quality, they hire based upon quantity and what checkboxes, what genitalia you have, and what genitalia you like, type crap. And you know, whether you're a dude with in a dress or you're whatever. So I bought the games, and I got to tell you, Odyssey is huge. The DLCs, the freaking the add-ons. I played up through the point. There's the Elysium. I played through that, and then I played through the Underworld, and now I'm in Atlantis, and you can jump around all the different lands. Like, that is the breadth, the depth, the graph. Like, the game is, Odyssey is just an amazing game in my opinion. They do insert some bullshit, a little bit of propaganda and some trash in there, but you can mostly ignore it and move on, and it's not shoved down your throat. It's an option, you know? And I got to tell you, Ubi fail, if any of you fuck turds happen to listen to this, and I doubt you will, because God forbid you look outside your own fucking echo chamber of trash. That's the kind of game you shouldn't be making. Those are the kind of games, Odyssey, Origin, stuff like that. If you stuck to that and not this Shadows, oh my God, fuck Shadows. I will never fucking play that trash. But it's just nothing but, and if you don't know, I'm not even going to try to explain it to you. You can go watch the videos on what all the trash that's in that game, all the crap. But, you know, if they stuck to the games like Odyssey, they wouldn't be in the shit situation they're in. Of course, in order to do that, they'd have to discard didn't earn it DEI and all the other propaganda crap and stop hiring based upon checkboxes, and you know, but they won't do that because they're doubling and tripling down, and that's why they're doubling and tripling down the fucking shithole. And yeah, that's what's happening. But man, Odyssey is just seriously, and I'm sure most people played Odyssey. I just never had until recently, and it's hard for me to break away from it. Like, I'm so balls deep into Odyssey that playing something else sometimes I'm just like, oh, but I need to do this in Odyssey. But this game right here is a nice break. It's really good for what it is. So, you know, if you haven't played Odyssey and you haven't played American Truck Simulator, I recommend it. You're going to want to put some mods into American Truck Simulator to really get it where you want it. But once you do that, 5 miles, still a little bit above an eighth of a tank. I'm good. Going a little fast for my liking. Get this load, and then what I'd like to do, there's some mods for like Mexico and Canada too, to add those maps in, but I don't have those right now, and recently there was an update, so you got to wait for those maps to get updated, and then my buddy is keeping track of those so that I can so that when they're all updated we can put those in, and maybe he and I can do some co-op in those areas. But I'd love to take a load all the way from up here far northwest in fucking Alaska, Prudhoe Bay, all the way down to like south fucking Mexico. That would be a hell of a haul. I got to pay attention to where I'm supposed to be delivering this. I don't want to have to do any backing up on the snow and ice, slowing everybody down, causing a traffic jam. And I'm going to try to park it where they want it with the harder parking option, but I normally have to go third person camera to get that. And even then, sometimes it's a pain in the ass and I give up on it. Depends on how they want it parked, how difficult it is. But you get way more XP that way. But normally I just choose where, make it easy, and then it's just like a pull up and put the trailer right there thing. The harder one is where do you want it, which is a lot of times finagling around a bunch of shit. It depends. Oh, fuck me. I think I just hit that goddamn car. Fuck. Yeah, I shoved his ass. I either hit him or he had to go way out in the snow. And I'm already over here on the fucking edge. I mean, I was trying to go wide on that turn. Still managed to fucking get in his way with that trailer, into the trailer back there. And in real life, if you get caught in that snow berm over there, it sucks your tires and pulls your truck right into it. It can pull you right off the road. So I don't want to, I don't know that that'll happen in the game if that's coded into the actual, but it should be. I might have just taken out another delineator. I don't know. But if you can't get traction on the ice, sometimes you can put your tires more into the snow carefully to try to get some traction. You got to be careful about that because it can suck you into it, pull your trailer and everything, from what I understand. All right, we're good on that. I bought a garage in Valdez. I'd like to buy one up here. I've said this before. I'm supposed to be doing a CDL course to get my CDL so I can drive trucks. I'll finish up my private pilot's license here at some point in time after. But right now I want to get my CDL, and that's supposed to start sometime in, I don't know, I think June or something, and runs for 2 months. And I'd like to get that. And I thought about once I get that, trying to eventually get up to Alaska and run some of the haul roads up there. You can make real good money, and in the amount of a couple months, 2 or 3 months for the season up there, the ice road season, if you put in the work, you can make a year's worth of money. So depending on how you look at it. So I wouldn't mind trying to get up there, and plus it's a good experience. I hate the cold, can't stand the snow, but I'd put up with it to get up there and get the experience and make some good money. Just saying. Jaberry. What's my fuel like? Make sure I got enough to park this thing. I'll come back here and get some fuel when I'm done. All right. Why are you having me go here? What the fuck? There. Oh, you dick. This is not my destination. Oh, fuck me. It's over there. I don't know if, oh, that is a garage there. Ooh, I might buy that. I might buy that garage after I get this load. Yep, there's no rotor. Oh, maybe, no. Damn it. All right, so we're gonna have to back that thing up. And go the other way. I don't know why it sent me up this fucking road when obviously the arrow is further up. It was further up the road. Now it's on my right. So we're gonna try to back this out, not get in anybody's way. How far am I over here? All right. I do want to finish my private pilot's license, but I thought this would be a nice thing to do. Get some driving experience. Get the CDL, and then do some trucking. Get some experience doing that. My grandmother used to say, you can stop learning when you're dead. I mean, I went to college. I got a couple associate degrees, almost a bachelor's. But, yeah, she used to say you can stop learning when you're dead. You're a long time dead. So learn everything you can while you're alive. So it's kind of the mentality I take. Of course, my grandmother was a mean bitch of a woman. God damn, she beat the shit out of you with a switch or whatever the fuck it took. Whatever she felt like. And if the switch broke, she'd make you get another one. She was mean. Woo! I hate to say it. I know she tried to she became an old woman just trying to get into heaven later. But man, there's a hell. Well, I think she had to negotiate to not be there. I'm just saying. God damn, she was mean. Okay, see, this flag is up here on the left. So I have a feeling I'm going to end up having a... Oh, shit. I took that way too fucking tight. I have a feeling I'm going to end up having to... All right, we're going to try this. Yeah. Okay, so they want me to back it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up, and I'm going to try to back it straight into the whole yard there. It'll be a lot easier than, I mean, there's no way to maneuver it around in that small yard and get it turned around right. I mean, there might be a way, but not for me, and I don't want to spend 3 hours doing it. So we're going to do this. I can use their yard if I have to. I could probably pull... That fucking sign's going to be in the way. But I think I could do something like this. God damn it. I don't want to hit that car, that's for sure. Pull in like this. Try to straighten that trailer out a little bit more. Okay. Make sure I'm clear over there. Start trying to get this back. Oh shit, I should have pulled up more. We're gonna do this. Okie dokie. I really gotta watch these cars over here though. Where am I? Okay. All right, we're good. Let's get this line. I should be good. Once I get it back there, I can pull forward and straighten it out some more. Okay, I think we're golden now. I just need to watch that sign. Oh, wrong way. Watch that fence too. Nope, I didn't do all this work just to end it. We're gonna try to get this puppy in there. I'm not skipping it. Shut up. Straighten it out a little bit. Shut up. I'm doing it. I don't need to skip it. I'm actually going to try to get this done right. I am way off there though on the... See if we can line this up a little bit better. Normally I don't take the one for the most XP because it takes all this, but I really want to get some levels. I might be in it. I might be slightly out. Slight. Ooh. Boom. That's a nice boost in XP. Nice little chunk of change, too. All right, it's time for a drink of coffee. And then I got to get some damn fuel before I run out. And I'm going to go buy that garage, I think. Right now I've got two garages with full drivers. Let's do this. Let's check the garages, though. Yeah, I've got Fort Smith, and then I've got Valdez. And productivity is a little low. Let's go see what people are making money. See who's making the money. Oh, shit. He's pulling in more than I am a day. Damn, son. You're on the ball. About to get a promotion. Yeah, we're getting some money. That's hell yeah. Oakley dokley. All right, let's go buy that. Let's go buy that garage. Oh, let's get some fuel first. What's that over there? Oh, that's jobs. All right, let's get some fuel. How loud is it when I'm driving in the stream? Hold on. Testing. Hold on. I got to mute my mic so it doesn't echo. I want to see how loud the engine is. Guess that's not bad. It's all right, I guess. All right, let's get some fuel. Jesus, what the hell happened to that? Does it say science applied to life? Yeah. All right, here we go. Some damn fuel before I run out. Man, fuel prices in these things is no joke. All right. Now, where the hell was that? It was over there. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to go. We'll go all the way around this way. course, I'm not going to have the money to fill it up with trucks right now, but looks like I bought me a broken trailer too. That's nice. Maybe I can trade it for that Caterpillar one. All right, that's enough of that. You got new mail, huh? You've got mail. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. What button do I have that switches through the navigation? Hold on. I had to bind so many because I use a controller because I'm too lazy to pull out the. Plus, I really don't have a good place to mount it right now, but I'm too lazy to pull out the steering wheel and pedals and the shifter and all that. So I bound a lot of things to the controller using a lot of different modifiers, but I'm not sure. Okay, it's up and down, I guess, on the... Yeah, so it's this? Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Let's put some trucks in here. Let's get some trucks for some people to drive. Kenworth. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. Services, truck dealers. I don't... Hold on. Let's see if there's a Kenworth dealer. Oh, my God. See if there's any dealers up here. Any dealers. See if I can get my fix, man. What's up here? I want to go all the way up there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any dealers. I don't know what that is. Did I say Carlisle? Yeah. Carlisle Trucking. Let's go over here and discover that and see what the hell that is. And we'll, and I'll buy some trucks. Get somebody making me some money up here in Prudhoe Bay.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I wanted to see what that was. This might be an employment agency or something. Yeah, recruitment agency.
You have reached your destination.
That's good. It gives me more options of hiring. I guess I'm just going to have to order it online and have it shipped up or something. I don't know. Kenworth right there. It's going to break me a little bit, but I'm going to buy three of those, three of the types of truck that I'm using. Oof. Yeah. We'll customize it a little bit. Better engine. Plus, I want them to have the... I think it's that one. No, it's this one. You can tell which one allows the third axle where you have control of it. It's not always down by clicking on it and seeing if it's up. That's what I have to make sure I do. And then I want... disable all these. Go into there. I'm going to go with this one. Make sure the transmission, yep. We need the paint job, which is further down here. No, it's further up. I just don't remember which one it is, what number. So I kind of got to go through a lot of them. We all have the same paint jobs. The Pau Mia. If you don't know, you don't know. If you do, you do. Should be coming up here soon. It's after these, I think. There it is. Boom. Make sure everything is not that it matters. I don't think any of those other colors do anything anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about making that red. That's actually not bad. Kind of like that. But we're going to go with white because everything else is... Okay. Don't really do anything with the workers' trucks. I don't really add much of crap to there. Okay, we're going to... what is it that I'm gaining 7,000? Huh. All right, we're going to buy 3 of these. Oh. That's 1. It's 2. There we go. Leaves us some overhead money. And the other workers, the other 10 who are already making some money, they should start helping me get this cash flow coming in again. I should be all right. All right, let's take another load. Let's see what we got here. Jobs. I'd like to go further north. But what is that further north? It looked like there was a... those are oil fields. Still, though, I should be able to drive up. It should be like ice road and shit. I should be able to drive up here and do some deliveries. But I can't tell the name of that place, so let's look at the freight market. We'll choose here. Oh, that's going to Montana. That's going to Phoenix. Ooh, 2,500 miles. Damn. That's going to Bozeman. Where's all the damn jobs to go Alaska to Alaska? Like, I want something from Dead Horse back down to, like, Anchorage or Valdez, Fairbanks. You know. Where are those at? Let's see what the external market has. Jesus, nothing. What is going on here? Something's not right. It's all fucked up. Well, I guess they wouldn't have any, but there should be more than Prudhoe Bay. Oh. Yeah, there's only 2 of those. What do you have here? Nothing. Oakland, California. That's only got 3 hours and 53 minutes left. By the time I got to it, it'd be gone. But I just want to see what the distance is on that. Nothing. Nothing. Looks like these are my two choices. This pays 40K, but it's 2,500 fucking miles. That's a trip. I might have to do that in multiple sittings. That's a trip. What's this one? That's going to Bozeman. There's Butte, Missoula. I've flown into Missoula doing some of my private pilot license stuff. I've landed, as a matter of fact, I landed like 10 times at night, I think it was, in Missoula to get my night takeoffs and landings. Missoula's a nice little airport there. I mean, I didn't get out and see it. I just saw it from the sky at night with the lights repeatedly landing and taking off. But, you know what? We're going to take this, and I'm going to do it. Is that a wide load, though? Well, I'm going to take this. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely do this probably in a couple different sittings. I can't imagine I'm going to drive 2,500 miles in the stream and all in once anyway. Well, I don't know. Who knows? If I get the right thing going on. Oh, shit. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to hire drivers. Let's go to Garage Manager, Prudhoe Bay. Here. Who's got the most? That dude's got those. I think I'm going to hire him first. Oakley Dokley. What do we got? He's got 3. He's got 2. He's got 2. She's got 3. Yeah, I kind of like it. He has the kind. Yep. Boom. All right. I don't have the money to upgrade that yet to 5 drivers, nor do I have the money to put 2 more trucks in there. But this will start bringing in some money. I got Prudhoe and Valdez and Fort Smith. Okay, let's go get this fucking load started.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
After 100 yards, turn right, then immediately turn right. I think this GPS needs some work.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Lady, I'm not even there yet. And you certainly wasn't 100 yards away by the time you said turn left. I went up there. Come on. Excuse me there, Mr. Tanker. Go get this load. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. And I don't know the rest of the fucking words, so Look it up or something. I don't know what to tell you. I just know I want to get this started. 6 miles to pick this load up. Guess it's a good time for a drink of coffee. Looks like they're trying to get a truck out of the snow. Coming through, fellas. Coming through.
After 100 yards, turn left.
I'm kind of cockeyed off to the right because I like to be able. I don't like to use the virtual mirrors that they put up in the top of the screen. I want to use the real mirrors. So you kind of gotta adjust your seat, strafe it out to the right some, slightly turn right so you can see both sets of mirrors as you go or as you're driving without having to constantly turn left for one or be seeing the left but then having to turn right. So I just kind of cockeye the camera a little bit. Lets me see everything that's going on. And right here should be the load. There it is. Oh, that's back behind me. Tell you what we'll do. See if we can back in this little pre-plowed area. That's a road that looks like it goes right across. Huh. Alright, let's not get stuck in some snow. Oh, come on. There we go. Turn, baby, turn. So slow turning at low speeds. I even have a mod in that speeds up the turn, but it's still too slow to reach the max turning radius of the steering wheel. That looks like it right there. How the hell am I supposed to get to that? I guess I'm going to have to back all the way into it from up here. Holy shit. Looks like it's right on the edge of that. Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Hopefully there's a little plowed area over there. I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to back down into it from here. Yeah. That shouldn't be too bad. It's kind of off center though. Like, I'm going to have to catch it at an angle, I guess. This is going to be kind of a pain in the ass, maybe. Oh, that's what I was going to show. If you get the right one, like I showed, you can lift and drop those axles like this, which is cool. Anyway. Shit. Alright, we're going to have to go out like this and then cut into it. I might be able to get it like this. All right. Looks like we're on the ball. Third axle's down and we're heading out. Start this little trip. This 2,500 mile trip. It's going to be a sharp turn. Get some momentum because I'm going to have to drag the rear of this trailer through this snow over here, and I'm going to have to try not to take down the fucking delineator or whatever the hell they're called. Let's take this wide. Oof. There we go. All right, we're on the road. Like Willie Nelson, we're on the road again. We're going to do this. Well, we're going to do some of it. It's 2,500 miles. I got other things I want to play. like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And maybe some Elite Dangerous. Another thing, and I have played this with the VR, it kind of does... It kind of dumbs down the graphics a little bit. But this is really... It's pretty good in VR as well. The only problem is I don't feel like having the headset on. And when you set it to VR, like you can't just go back and forth. Like you have to go in and choose on Steam the beta VR option as one of the beta options, and then you can play it in VR. But then it's stuck like that until you go in and uninstall that, and then it wants to update the game again. It's just a risk of messing up mods and shit. And I have played this in VR, and it's not bad. It's fun. If you feel like having the headset on and going through all the crap of having to install the beta VR thing and then having to uninstall it when you want to just play it regularly, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's worth it sometimes. That reminds me. Tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to pull over real quick. Well, stop right here. And I'm going to get Ice Road Truckers going on the tablet. Oh shit, someone's honking at me. God damn it. All right, dude. I'll get out of your way. I have to find a better place to pull off, I guess. He was kind of pissed. Me, fuck out of the way. Trying to make money up here and you're in my way. That's what he's saying. All right, let's see if I can find a place to pull off where I'm not stuck in the damn snow. There's got to be a pull off coming up here somewhere. We got a trucking convoy, trucking through the night. Convoy. All right, we got this accident up here I got to get through. Hope that truck isn't coming this way. We need to hurry up and get through here, just in case. All right, damn it. I need a place to pull off so I can get me some Ice Road Truckers playing on the tablet in the background. It sets the mood. It's ambiance, people. Ambiance. Ambiance. $3,380 miles. It said 25 something. Maybe it wasn't counting the holy shit. Wow. Maybe it wasn't counting Alaska as part of the distance I'd have to drive because it's not a part of the main game. Maybe the GPS isn't. I mean, that's a fuck. I didn't. That doesn't make any sense. It said 2,500 and something. Set the cruise here. I probably could have gone down that road and found and had a little pull off, but I didn't want to have to go through all that. We'll find a spot up here. Sure, I'm pissing everybody off behind me because I'm doing 35 and a 50. But you know what? Just like you would tell him, let him get pissed off. Because that's why I like him. Kind of. He had that attitude. Oh shit. Oh, we're sliding a little bit. I can feel that. Hey, you know what?
Turn left.
Maybe we'll come up in here. And actually, there might be a pull-off down this way. Let's see if there's a pull-off up here somewhere. Because I know what happens when I start messing with things while I'm driving. In this game, I mess with the tablet or the phone sometimes, and I end up destroying things, including my own truck. It ain't good, bruh. Yeah, there's a pull-off right up here. I should be able to tuck into this little area, let people get by me while I fuck with the tablet. Get completely off the road. There we go. Now I can do what I want to do with this shit. Let's go here. Let's go here.
Start this fire. What do you make of that security posture that's able to get through the perimeter of viewpoints? Well, those of us who live in Washington see people hopping the fence in the White House.
Apparently I'm not connected to Bluetooth. Why am I not? There we go. "38-year-old Pennsylvania man arrested in arson attack." Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Where the hell is the live TV shit? Oh, there it is. Reality and Ice Road Truckers. Oh, there we go. Put some Ice Road Truckers on in the background for ambiance. Set the mood. put a little pinch of snuff, drink some coffee, and bore anybody stupid enough to watch this stream. He'll get over it. God. Alex is driving the ice road. All right, here we go. Off we go. On the road again. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta plug my nose. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Alex is funny on Ice Road Truckers. He was always praying and
Turn right.
reading Bible verses. He's reading one about death now before he goes on the ice road. What the fuck? Yeah, he's right. He said everybody before us will die, everybody after us will die. That's correct. We're all going to the same end. Might as well resign yourself to that fact. It can happen anytime. I could have a aneurysm, just a blood clot, and then an explosion of a vein in my brain, and just drop over dead driving this truck. That would suck because I'd like to finish this load first. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I need to call some doctors' offices up and get in for a DOT, a Department of Transportation physical for the upcoming CDL course I'm going to take. I need to get on that. This is an experience to have, I'll tell you that. This is an experience I would like to try at least once in my life, driving the ice roads up in Alaska. Once I get my CDL and get some good driving experience under my belt, I'm considering trying to do that. It costs something to get up there, that's for sure, but man, you can make a lot of money. I'm all about making the money. I hate this narrow road in this map, though, right here, because it's really hard to, like, you got to go way out, then you risk hitting the delineators when there's another. Look how far out my taking up the whole damn road. It's almost better just to stop before a curve if you see somebody coming on this map. Well, on this road anyway. Eastbound, and see that song stuck in my head. And I can't play any real music while I'm fucking streaming because all the whiny little bitches. He played our song. Other people heard our song. It's not about the music, it's about the money. And he played our song while he was driving. What the hell are you doing? Dude, you're insane. You're not fucking passing me on this road. Oh, he was going wide for a right turn, I think. Thought he was trying to pass me. It's like, what a dick. Hold on, I think I'm going to turn that. Options. Gameplay. Let's turn this on too. There's a not camera rotation, but there's an option to adjust how much it bounces around. Uneven surface simulation. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. This bounces them around a little bit more realistically. Although I might turn that physics thing back off. I don't like the swinging thing. It's up there on the fucking ceiling on the roof there. Kind of a distraction. Yeah, we're gonna turn that back off. That's annoying. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Sometimes you gotta tweak things. Got snow drift happening. Plenty of fuel. See if we can maintain 35 without being in other people's lanes. Or hitting any of these road markers, delineators, whatever. All right, we're going to slow down a little bit. We got someone coming. And this is a curve right here. We need to get over. All right. Once you've been up here for a while in Alaska, you're ready to get the hell out of Alaska. I'll tell you that. Ready to get back on the paved roads so I can make some time on this 3,300. I cannot believe. Hold on. Why does it say that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It said 2,500, but then it went to 3,500. It must not have accounted for Alaska or something. I'll have to go back and review the stream, but I swear to God I saw 2,500, not 3,500. But it's a hell of a trip. There's nobody coming. I can probably get a little speed going. Oh, I think we're about to enter the actual ice road, I guess, over the ocean or whatever the hell it is. It's just weird because, oh shit, is that somebody coming or is that broke down? That's a broke down. It's weird because it displays the ice not as really ice, more like a foot of water. That's how you know you're supposed to be going over ice, I guess. You're supposed to slow down for the ice for sure. Oh, he went down into it. Look at that shit. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a multiple sitting trip. I'd like to get out of Alaska before I switch to a different game. Ooh. $380. That's all you made? Jesus. Hopefully with all these mods I've got in, it remains stable and the game doesn't crash. So far it's seeming pretty stable. You never know what mods are going to conflict with other mods of the base game or something. Where's all the snow at? You know, falling from the sky. I think Alaska needs a revamp. There should be snow falling. Well, maybe not all the time, I guess, but at some point in time. Have to go wide right here. Make sure that guy has plenty of room. There we go. You can hear his horn beeping from the collision. Beep, beep, beep. Jesus, they're not making much money. 223? Come on, people, get to work. Here I am putting in all this hard work, all this pretend hard work in the game to make 40K, and these people were pulling in less than 300. Come on. Come on, man. He pulled in 300. Ice crossing at Lake McGinnis, they're talking about on the ice road truckers. And Lisa's truck's wanting to shut down in the middle of a lake. It's got all kinds of beeping and lights going off. Crazy shit. Riding season started again, kinda. Wrong way. What? What? Because I'm in the other lane? Oh well. Anyway, riding season on the bike started again, so I've been out riding the Gixxer 1000. Only got a couple rides in because it's still shit weather in Montana. It's like it got up to 60 something, then it's back down to the 40s. Summer has not really hit yet. Then it's supposed to be. So I got a few rides in. I always record when I ride, but not much happened. Sometimes I just throw away the recordings. If nothing happens, I don't really bother with it. But if it does, something interesting or something I want to put in a video, normally I take several videos and then take sections out of each one that might be something I put in a video, and then I edit it and throw it up on my bike channel, which the link to is my flight channel and my bike channel. All the links are in my About Me on Twitch here, or I guess if you're on YouTube, once I export the videos to my YouTube channel so they don't get deleted by Twitch. All the links are there too. Not much happened my first couple rides. They were kind of chilly. Had to wear layers. One of them was in the 50s, like 56, 57. One of them was in the mid 60s or low 60s, something like that. Tuesday's the next day that the temp is actually up high enough to frickin' feel like I want to ride. It's supposed to be in mid 60s, possibly 66, 67. Can't wait for the summer to hit, so it's actually warm enough to ride more. I'm looking at getting a new GoPro. My GoPro, I take care of my stuff, but my GoPro is so old. The other day I cracked the cover, the lens cover that's on the GoPro that's built onto it. It covers up the actual little camera part there. It's got a crack in the glass, but it doesn't seem to affect the recordings. It's like it doesn't see it the way it goes out past there to start picking up the visuals. But I'm still running with a GoPro Hero 5 Black. And we're up to the Hero 13 Black. And so I've got my next step is to get the Hero 13. It's got GPS and it'll connect better to the Quick app that's on my phone, so I can monitor the battery. It's supposed to use the new Enduro batteries, which are supposed to be more than an hour's worth of standby and recording. It's supposed to be twice that. So I'm waiting to pick up the Hero 13 at some point. And I'll attach that to the front of the where I have my Hero 5 now, which is on the chin mount on my helmet. And then I'll put the Hero 5 Black on the back of the bike where I have just like a hand cam kind of sitting there mounted, so I can get rear recording as well, and tell people to get the fuck off my ass on YouTube in videos. But I'll move that Hero 5 as a rear camera on the bike, and then put the new Hero 13 when I get it on the front. Yeah, I don't think we need to put chains on right now. I mean, with these tires, they're doing all right. I hauled a load up here all right. Plus, I don't have the mod in to quickly throw chains on. Shit. Ooh. Oh, get on the road. On the road. Okay. Avalanche warning, next 5 miles. That's cool. Unless you're in one. And it's not so cool. Avalanche will sweep your ass right off the road. Adigan Pass. All right. We're going to need a little momentum anyway if I want to make it up. Here we go. It'd be better if I was controlling the shift, but I got it on automatic because I don't want to have to go through all that with a controller trying to deal with the shifting. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this to about 20. Turn on the cruise and let it slow and steady me up the damn pass. I should probably be going faster, but steering with a controller can be a pain in the ass, and I don't want to end up hitting something or losing control and going off the side. All the trucks behind me. I think we're off the pass now, or the worst part of it. What kind of sucks is your drivers don't. I don't think they do any work when you're not actually in the game. So you got to like, if you want them to be making money, you got to be in here hauling, or at least in the game sitting somewhere with the engine off, not wasting fuel. It would be great if they would like continue to, do their job, all your employees, while you were, you know, not actually in the game. Have them still working so they're still making some money. I think I started with 117,000 after I bought that other garage and 3 trucks and 3 employees up in Prudhoe Bay. So I'm making some money, back up to 165K. We can speed it up a little bit. Alaska pipeline, carting that black gold. Texas tea. I don't want to go too fast, but I'd like to go faster than 35, if possible. See how 40 does. $1,000 fine for littering. What kind of douchebag would throw trash out of the truck in a pristine, trash out of any vehicle or anywhere in a pristine Alaska wilderness? You got to be a big douche to do that, in my opinion. You got a 4-board down there, throw it down there. Bring a trash bag with you. I think this is a little section of paved road, but then I think it goes back to snow and ice again. So we're not going to speed up yet. I don't want to hit the snow and ice at too high a speed. And if I remember correctly, this is just like a short short cleared out area. Yeah. Yep, here it comes. I'm sliding a little bit. I can feel it. You can sense that the truck isn't responding the way it was. I wouldn't want to have a car up in Alaska. I don't like having a car anywhere where it snows. I want an SUV at least, or a truck with 4-wheel drive, minimum all-wheel drive. But I prefer 4-wheel drive that you can control. But having a car up in Alaska, I don't care how good it is. That's just begging for being too low and not having the power and the 4-wheel drive capability. Even if it is an all-wheel drive car, I wouldn't want one in Alaska. I wouldn't want one in Montana. I didn't like having one in any of the northern states I've lived, quite a few of them, anywhere it snows. I like trucks and SUVs. I want some height and I want some 4-wheel drive. You can make it with a car and a lot of times, but it's a risk. That's why I got a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Fuck the snow, especially in a car. Yeah, see, I slowed down again. Some of these curves, man, with the controller, because you can turn, but then it takes a minute for it to get to a full turning radius, and it's kind of slow, and it's kind of hard then you got to pre-plan for your curve upcoming. You got to start turning before you hit it, and then by the time you get into the depth of the curve, it's going so slow that you have to already be into a full turn to make sure you stay in your lane. It's kind of a pain in the ass of the controller, but it's still fun. It's still a good game with a controller. You just got to go through and bind a bunch of stuff. And before, when I'd bind stuff, if I created a new profile, I'd have to go back all the way through and rebind everything and set up all the settings. So I finally got smart and started copying the controller binding and other settings, text documents from the game folder to a backup area, so I can just plug them back in. You still end up having to tweak some. It doesn't save all the settings, like the gameplay settings. You still have to go in and tweak that and the audio and stuff for the most part, but it saves some of the gameplay settings and saves all your controller bindings. Then if you back it up and just drop it back in the folder when you create a new profile, back in the game folder. So that saves you a lot of time. So that saves me a lot of time. It's a lot of pain in the ass rebinding shit every time. Don't want to brake too hard and have that trailer come out from behind me, start wanting to jackknife. Try to keep it directly behind me when I brake. I'm not sure how much it'll come out behind me in this game. I don't know if that's coded into the Alaska map, but I definitely don't want to test it. End up going off the road. Trailer starts jackknifing. It grabs the soft snow. Soft snow pulls the trailer, which then pulls the truck, and then we're all sitting on the side of the road, possibly on our side. That ain't good, bruh. It's bad juju. Got a lot of weight back there, I guess. Start braking too much and the trailer's off to one side or the other. It might want to keep going. That'll ruin your day on an ice road, on an Alaska road, from what I understand. We're not doing bad. 47. I might set the cruise there and see if I can maintain that for a minute. Ooh, we're up to 201K again. Somebody in my employ is putting in some work. I'm not 100% on this. I want to make sure that third axle is, third axle's down. I'm pretty sure that third axle is a drive axle as well. So it's good having that down for more rubber on the road here, better traction. I believe, if it is a drive axle, and I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not up on all that knowledge, but I'm pretty sure it is. I need to test something here. Okay. Starting to get some rain. Yeah, we're going to slow down a little bit. I'm starting to not have the control I want. Oh. See? And that's why I don't drive the speed limit on this road. Shit. And I made the first mistake. I started to brake, which meant I was braking, losing contact with the road on those tires. They were starting to slide. Look how much I can do this, and it's not. Anyway, that was my first mistake, and then I realized what I was doing, so instead of doing that, I let off the brake for a second, hoped the tires would grab again somewhere, and then gave it some throttle to try to pull me away from that damn rail. But by then, I think it was too late. I was going to tap the rail. So I just need to be careful, more careful. Yeah, I think once I get out of Alaska, I'm going to play some Assassin's Creed Odyssey or something. Oh, yeah, I'm sliding. Definitely sliding. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going to... Oh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm sliding. I don't want to brake and have that trailer come out from behind me, so I'm going to let it go a little bit. Try to... Oh. Yeah, definitely sliding. Holy shit. And I got that brake retarder, or the engine retarder, doing its thing. I have to set that to auto because it's too much to try to bind that onto the damn controller with everything else I've got bound. Oh shit, son. We're spinning a little bit. There we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Climb. Crawl up this fucking ice. Anyway, I think once I get out of Alaska, I'm going to kill the stream, kill the game, play something else, maybe stream it, and then I think I'll try to make this whole series of making it from Prudhoe Bay to Arizona. I think is my final destination, a 3,500 mile trip, and then each time I pick up, I'll just stream that section of trip and make it multiple streams. I just want to get out of Alaska though before I kill the... Come on, baby. Yeah, you're doing it. You got this. If it wasn't such a pain in the ass to set up a whole shift bindings, the whole shift bindings to the controller with everything else I've got bound, it would be a lot better if I controlled... Oh, he made 4,782, or she did. It'd be a lot better if I controlled my own transmission, but we got a storm up here with lightning and shit. See if we can turn these wipers off. That was really slick back there. I mean, you could feel it and kind of see it, like any little movement, and the truck would just kind of shift and then not straighten up like you'd expect. I had to do some oversteering. Looks like we got fuel up here. How am I looking on fuel? I'm not sure how far it is still to the... We might go on ahead and get some fuel up here. Yeah, we're gonna get some fuel. Plus, that'll give this mile-long traffic behind me a chance to get by and stop pulling their hair out. Kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to back this out. This is bad placement for a refuel. All right. So, what's the best way? Back it out that way, I guess. I don't think I have enough room to get turned around right there. Oh, wait, can I go out this way? Oh, I can. Nice. Problem solved. All right, on the road. Here we go. No parking on bridge. Yeah, you got to tell people that. Yukon River. Yukon ice. Look at that. That was a beaut. It's getting a little tight, and these curves are, these turns are getting a little tight. I'm going to slow down some. That's for YouTube and Twitch. I want you guys to have that. I like to give back to the community. I'm a philanthropist. I think I started off at about 3,500 miles for the trip, and I'm down to 2878. But I could have sworn I saw it say 2,500 to get from Prudhoe Bay to the point in Arizona, I think, where I'm taking this load. But maybe I misread it. Maybe it was 35 because that's what it said after I took it. Once I finally hooked up and started and paid attention, it said around, it was a little less than 3,500, I think. It's a hell of a trip. But if somebody offered me 40,000 to tow a load, to hitch up and take a load, a nice haul, 3,500 miles, I'd probably do it. As long as it wasn't a big wide load or too high or whatever. Okay, we need to start slowing down. I don't like these downhills on this road. Too fast, it's too fast. I keep checking the weather, hoping that they were wrong about today and that it's supposed to warm up so I can go out and ride the bike. Get on the old crotch rocket and give her a little bit what for. Some double up, Get on the gas. Get the engine warmed up. It's been sitting all winter. She needs some sweet, sweet speed love. We got a convoy going. Here's my beacons. I really like this truck. Got a GPS right there so I can have two different distances. Zoom levels, I should say. You can change that. I just forget how to do it. I think it. No, that's not it. Wait, is it this? Yeah. I got so many things bound to the controller. I literally had to do a text document up, take a picture of it, so I can bring it up on my phone while I'm driving. When I forget some of the controls, there's just a lot of controls bound to this controller. Well, my drivers are making me money. I'm up to 270K. I like that. Whoa. Oakley dokley. Have a nice day, sir. Looks like we're getting to where we can start speeding up anyway. I think we're out of the ice and snow now. $81 miles to Fairbanks. I'm going to set it to 40. Damn, he's fucking cooking. That dude is gone. That must have been you. From Ice Road Truckers. He's a heavy foot on the gas pedal. Funny shit.
Go straight.
Where do you think I'm gonna go? Said go straight. That's what I've been doing for hundreds and hundreds of miles. Ooh. we must not be going too fast because I caught up to him already. See, if I was using the steering wheel, this would be a lot easier to do the speed limit. Well, I'm just too lazy for it. Give a shout out to my buddy Grollins, who has a new big trucker size steering wheel with the pedals and gas, brake, and clutch, and the shifter, and like 108 buttons that you can bind for this game. And it's just, that is immersion on steroids. I think it was like that. The wheel and pedals and all that shit's like $600 plus you got to get the mount to attach the wheel and shifter and pedals to and all that. Probably like 850, 900 and something to get all that in USD currency. He's not from the US, so I don't know what that is in his currency, but I know it's expensive. That's a hell of a setup, though. That's immersion, man. Seriously, on steroids. It's a big, oversized steering wheel, like a truck wheel. You got 108 buttons and switches and shit you can bind things to. So, Grollins, if you happen to watch this and you're listening, F you for getting all that shit and being so immersed. You're a douche. Now, if I had it, I wouldn't be a douche. But because you have it, you're a douche. We've got on and do a couple co-op runs. It's good shit. We need to get on. I told him the other day, I was like, we need to get on and do an actual long, like 2,000, 2,500, like I'm doing, except for this is like 3,500, but we need to get on and do an actual big, long convoy haul, one that takes like hours, just be driving along, get something good going like that. That'd be fun. All right, we are definitely going to try to do closer to 50. We're off the ice and the snow. $55, I'll do 50. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. Once I get over to the contiguous states down in the U.S., contiguous states, I'll park this bitch, take a piss, get something to eat, and play some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What's the hold up? Everybody wants to go real fast on the ice and the snow. Then they want to do fucking 35 and a 55 on the clear road. What kind of bullshit is this? Damn, somebody's making some money. We're up to 319K again. We're climbing, baby. Pretty soon I'll be able to buy a couple more trucks and a couple more drive. Of course, I need 180K to upgrade that new garage from 3 slots to 5 slots for drivers and trucks. And then I need like another 400K for the 2 trucks. So we'll say 580. We'll say 590 because it's a little more than 200 per truck. So we'll say like 590, and then like a couple thousand, like 3,000 for 2 more drivers. So we'll say like 595. Once I get 595, I can I can upgrade the trailer, buy 2 more trucks, hire 2 more drivers, and have that trailer up in Prudhoe Bay, or not trailer, but that garage up in Prudhoe Bay with 5 full drivers maxed out, making me some money. Then I'll have 3 garages full of drivers and trucks. So I need close to 600K, and I don't want to do it at 600K because then I'd be broke. So I'm wanting at least 750 before I do all that. So these drivers need to make me some damn money. I didn't come up here fucking around. I'm trying to haul loads when I get in the truck, trying to make some cash, some USD, some wampum. I got a business to run. I got people relying on me to get these loads there because American Truck Simulator is real life. Gaming is real life, bruh. I'm going to kick this up to 55 on the cruise. I might even do 60 if these cars up here weren't in the way. 65. Something like that. Anyway, this is a good. I don't think people would. I mean, I can't imagine people wanting to watch people stream this. Even if I was a popular streamer, I couldn't imagine people wanting. I mean, it would be kind of boring watching it, I guess. I mean, not for me. I watch shit like this sometimes when I'm playing, but kind of be boring for other people. But the scenery's nice. I love the Alaska map add-on. I like this game. And hopefully I'll get my CDL here in the next 4 or 5 months, and then I'm going to go pick up a job doing some hauling in real life. Like I said, if you go up to Alaska and you're hauling the ice roads, Adigan Pass, Dalton Highway, up to Prudhoe Bay, and all those different places, man. From what I've seen, from watching Ice Road Truckers and from researching it, in a couple months you can make a year's worth of salary. I mean, yeah, there's risk and shit happens, and you got to be careful, but no risk, no reward. Just like when you work out, lifting weights and shit, no pain, no gain. It's worth it in the end if you do it. Just be as careful as possible. So I wouldn't mind trying that. It's actually kind of a goal of mine to get up there and do some ice road trucking, make some money. At least have that experience at least one season. Go up there for a couple months, 1 year, and make some cash. I think I heard a noise a while ago. I'm not sure if that was the subscriber noise or what. I don't know. I'm not a streamer. I'm just someone who happens to stream while I'm gaming, so I don't know what all the noises are. I'd have to go in and look. I don't know all the details of the stream program that I use. I barely get it functioning. What's my fuel looking like? Oh, I'm good on fuel. But I heard a noise. And if it's a subscriber, well, I mean, I have it set up where people can't hop in here and start talking immediately. Gotta subscribe for like 10 minutes or something. Because otherwise, they come in and try to sell you shit. And I'm not buying shit. Nothing. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want... the biggest thing they do is they come in, they're like, hey, like the bots, they have bots doing it at times, and they're like, hey, I'm an artist, and if you'll just come over to my Discord channel, where I, can track your IP and your information and do other things. It's easy to do if you know what you're doing. I'll show you some of my art and try to sell it to you so we can improve your graphics on your stream. I'm like, nah. Go elsewhere. I ain't interested, bruh. Jesus. I can't be too much further before I get to the U.S. Contiguous states and take the ferry from Alaska. Once I do that, I gotta hit the restroom, get something to eat, maybe switch to Assassin's Creed Odyssey for a bit, play something else. This is a long trip. I'm going to do this in multiple sittings. It's 3,500 miles from Prudhoe Bay to my drop-off of the load for the haul in Arizona. So I'm going to do this in multiple sittings, or I'll never get anything else done. But this is a badass game, I gotta say. The Alaska map adds to it. I want to get the maps. Like I said, there were some updates to the game and all that, so that ends up breaking mods. But I'm waiting on my buddy to tell me that the other maps are updated for the new version of the game, so I can get Canada, Canada, and Mexico. And then one of these days, I'm going to go up to Prudhoe Bay and try to get a load all the way up from Prudhoe Bay, either to the far south of Mexico or as far south as I can get it. See if we can get like a 6,000, 8,000 mile load going haul. That'd be fucking nice. I like the long hauls in this game. A lot of scenery, a lot of money making. That's what I'm about, making that money. Set the cruise to 55. I should be getting close to the ferry to get back south. There's the Alaska pipeline again. Ooh, I'm getting a little close on the right there. But yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to get my CDL in the next 4 or 5 months. I think the class starts in June, runs June to August, and I'm still 5 hours away from finishing up my private pilot's license. I need 5 hours of solo cross country, and then I can sit for that FAA. But in the meantime, since that's so expensive, I'd like to get my CDL to go trucking, making some money, put some of it towards finishing up my private pilot's license, and doing something. I got a couple college degrees, but I don't work in the field that I got one of them in before, which was criminal justice. I don't want to work in that field anymore. I did it for a while, several facets, and I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to work in that field anymore. Those people take oaths and then they violate those oaths, and then they claim it's okay. They have a disconnect. They think it's okay to violate those oaths, whether it's law enforcement or whatever, because they say, well, a tyrant wrote this law, so it must be okay. No, that's what tyrants do. They write laws that violate people's constitutional rights, and then the police come along and enforce them. It's a fact. And they rationalize that it's okay because a tyrant wrote the law saying it's okay. Today's police are the fucking brown shirts that would be loading you on trains if a tyrant wrote a law saying it was okay. It's just how I don't know how they have that disconnect and don't understand that they are literally tyranny enablers and enforcers. I just don't get it. That's why I can't work in criminal justice profession anymore. I can't. I gave up on it. I couldn't do it. I felt like I was breaking my oath every fucking day. I felt like my oath was to the Constitution, not to the government. It's to the people, not to the government, but it's twisted to be to the government, and you feel like you're breaking your oath every day. Of course, I talk about that when I'm riding my motorcycle and recording. Like I said, I've got my flight channel and my motorcycle channel linked on my About page on Twitch and on YouTube. And I export all my gaming videos from Twitch because they delete them after like 6 days or so, 6 or 7 days. So I export them to my YouTube gaming channel. But if anybody's bored and wants to watch me ride around, sing stupid songs, and talk shit about stupid leftist policies or government in general, tyranny, and fucking feel free to go to my bike channel. Fucking this country is turned upside down. It's fucking insane at this point. Jesus. I haven't made the ferry yet. Holy crap. How much further to the damn... Oh, I still can't see it. Okay. Well, I got a ways to go before I get the ferry. Then I'll make it over to the states and back down to the southern states, and then I'm gonna go hit the head, get some food, get some lunch, and kill the stream. And then the next time I get on it, this game, I'll fucking start back stream from where I left off to continue my total 3,500 trip to Arizona. Hopefully get it done, make some money. Ooh. I think I am going to stream some Assassin's Creed Odyssey, though, after this. After I get something to eat, something to do. Like I said, I'm not a streamer. I'm just someone who happens to click the button just to start the stream. Just for something to do. If I happen to be playing, sometimes I'll just stream it just for something. Mess around with it and see how it looks on the stream. Back behind me's Fairbanks, I guess. I can't drive an external third-person camera. In every game I play that has to do with driving, whether it's racing or Forza, whatever, I cannot handle third-person view. I can't drive like that. I end up, well, you're a dick, dummy. Anyway, I can't drive like that. I'll end up all over the damn road. I have to be first-person, immersed. That third-person camera gets me all messed up. I can do it for a minute, and that's it. Come on, people. I don't get it. In this game, all these, up in Alaska, all these trucks would be trying to ride up my ass, do the speed limit on icy, snowy, crazy roads. When you get out to these paved roads where it's clear, then they all want to slow down. At least they're doing the speed limit now. A lot of times they're not even doing that on the clear road. It's kind of messed up. Come on, people. See, they're slowing me down. Jesus, people. I swear to God, they fly down the icy roads, and then you get to the clear roads, and everybody wants to go slow. It's reversed the way it should be. Come on, dude. Come on, brah. Let's do this. Let's go. I'm trying to make it to this freaking ferry. I'm getting hungry back here. I got a bladder full of urine that needs to be emptied. Let's move. Move, move. Double time. Move, move, move. Go, go, go. Art. Yut. Yut. Oh my God. We're doing 44 on the clear roads. I don't dare try to pass. Unless something stupid will happen. Plus, I got to get in between these two trucks. What's it look like up there? There's a car there, too. Come on, man. Oh. It's a little sensitive on the steering, on the controller. There we go. I do like the scenery, though. See if I can keep this thing on the road. In my lane. Yeah, looks pretty good. I got to be getting close to that damn ferry. I think it's down in Homer or Valdez or one of those down south in Alaska here. So we got a steep grade going down over here. Let the engine do some of the hard work. I get that you're trying to make money and you need every load, time is money when you're carting loads, and every load is, that's your money maker. So you need to get it and get it there. But if you go, I don't want to go too damn fast. I don't want to be wrecking it. I won't make any money if I don't make it there. So there's a fine line you got to walk between driving like an idiot and driving too slow and not making money. See if 45 will let me make the curves all right with a controller. Should be all right at 45, I think. Just got to plan ahead on the curves with the controller. You got to start steering into it before you get to it normally. If it was a nice day out today and not shit cold, because summer hasn't hit yet, I'd go out and get on the fucking motorcycle. Turn on the old GoPro and rear camera and just ride for a few hours. Okay, we're getting into civilization again. I got to be getting close to the ferry. So I can get over to the contiguous states and then kill the stream.
100
Yeah.
yards, turn left.
I think we're getting close. There's Valdez. That's where I bought my first, well, my second garage total, but my first one in Alaska mod here, Alaska map.
Turn left.
Bruh, it's my turn. All right. At least we didn't hit anybody. I feel pretty good about that. I went a little wider. I tend to do that. I've noticed that might be something I have issues with when I'm working on getting my CDL here soon, is I tend to want to go a little wider than I need to at times. And I know that I'm doing it, but I go way wide, and then I'm kind of
100 yards,
too wide for that turn. But you never know. I'd rather have extra space between me and the car that I'm trying to get around than not enough. That would suck for everybody. All right, that was a good turn. That was pretty good. I'm all right with that one. Open sesame. I'm going back south. Meet me. I'm a Jeep. Let's go. I can't wait to get my CDL, though. Do some trucking. I want to do some trucking. And I am considering trying to go to Alaska at some point and make some real money. But, I mean, I've worked in a lot of different shit. Military, criminal justice, different facets, different positions, whatever. A lot of different stuff I've done. Medical stuff and whatever. But, I always wanted to try some trucking. I don't know if I'm supposed to stop here or not. I think that's where they scan you, but... Oh, shit. Is this the one where I go to the wrong... This is not the ferry. Like, it's over there, and it keeps taking me here when you set the GPS. So now I have to come up in here and turn the hell around. Oh, fuck me, dude. Yeah. See, look. It gives me the wrong damn GPS. You don't go here to get on the damn ferry. You have to go... Where the hell is it? It's over here. It always does this. It always gives me the wrong damn thing. God damn it. All right, so now I got to back. Let's get this straightened out a little bit.
Turn around when
Yeah, no shit. You gave me the wrong damn path. All right, let's get the hell back where it does that. It gives you the GPS to get down there, but it takes you to here, the actual port of entry, and not the actual ferry. So I forgot about that. So I got to go back this way. Okay. So I can kind of keep track where the hell I'm at.
after 100 yards, turn left.
We're going to take that waypoint off. I don't need that on. I don't want it messing up my full route. I can see where to go with the map over there on the right.
Turn left.
I remember this road being busy. Like, trying to get out of here can be a pain. I might be able to go after this car. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Yeah, that car's going to wait. Okay, we're good. On the road.
After 100 yards, turn right.
No, I'm not turning right. I need to go left to get to the actual ferry, you douchebag. See, it just wants to take me right back to where I came from. Shut up, lady. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. A woman giving me directions. Get the hell out of here. And I'll listen to the deer tell me where the deer are to shoot, too. Shit. This is going to take a minute. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're going. All right. Let's hurry up and get there. I got to take a piss. How about we don't do that? I'm not going to listen to you anymore. You had your chance and you messed it all up.
Turn left.
Nope, I'm not doing it. We're going to come up here and turn left. You stay on your fucking spot over there and don't. Here we go.
Turn left.
Yeah. Down here's the ferry. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it sends me to the other place every time.
Turn left.
Shut up, lady. Heard enough out of you. Go make me a sandwich. This guy's misogynistic or some sort of ist. I don't like him. I'm going to report his channel. Okay, I think it's right up here, that blue spot. Shut up. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to not turn around when possible. Thank you. What? Oh. I want to go down here. I guess I have to go to Homer first. Where's Port Townsend? Oh, no, that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's the one. Boom. We are in the contiguous U.S. states again. I'm going to get parked. And then I'll take this trip up the next time I play it. I'll take this trip up and stream the rest, or at least another chunk of it. Okay, we need to find a place to park her. The fuck? I'm not seeing it. I gotta find a place to park so I can shut it down and kill the stream. Let's see. So I have to go up this way. Wait, there's a town. Maybe we'll do this. No, I can't do that. It won't let me go fucking right. God damn it. Those X's there say no. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to turn left. Can I wait at the red light? Or you want me to blow through that? Are you going to pay my traffic, my speed, my fucking running a red light ticket? If you're not going to pay the ticket, shut up. I hope there's a place to park up there. I'm hungry, and I need to take a piss. I need to hit the head. Not bad. I stayed where I needed to be with the rear of the trailer. That's not bad at all. What's that up there? A boat hanging. Yeah, it looks like a small parking lot. I don't think there's anywhere in there for me to park. Oh, they're lowering the boat too. Nice. Yeah, I'm not seeing a spot for me to pull this over right now. Go up the road a little bit, I guess. Don't do it. I don't have my horn bound to the controller. So you stay back there. Can't see shit over there. Still need a spot to pull off. Come on. I got a full bladder and an empty stomach, and both those things need dealt with ASAP. Makes me want to speed. Can't block their driveway, so I can't pull off there. God damn it. I can't even look around without going off the damn road or out of my lane. Ooh. Just want to look around. So he couldn't find a job and had to return empty. And he cost me how much? $612 because he couldn't find a job. Why is he driving around then if he couldn't find a job? You ever heard of a telephone quit costing me fuel money?
Go straight.
Shit, I can't pull off there either. I guess I'll be driving for another minute because I can't just park the truck on the road. There's not much space on the side to pull off. Yusuf made me $667. It's kind of slacking. Here I am driving thousands of miles to make 40K. These people were making less than 1,000 or nothing. They're costing me money. Get to work. I have to pull out the whip, start whipping some up. Make me some money. If I don't get paid, you don't get paid. That's the way the business works. What's my fuel looking like? About a half a tank of diesel still. Oh, 5-0. Sitting there hoping to be a road pirate, a revenue collector for the state. I know what you're doing, bruh. $73. Yusuf made $73. What the hell did you haul? You take somebody's trash out for him? To the road? The fuck are you doing to make $73? Alright. There has to be a place up here that's a good pull off. Come on. The stomach's getting more empty and the bladder's getting more full.
Keep left.
I guess I could pull over to the center over there. I don't want to do that if I don't have to. I'd rather find an actual rest stop or something.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead.
I'm working on it, lady. I think we got an exit up here with some rest area, most likely. Come on, brah. I gotta pee. Let's go. Reminds me of Trailer Park Boys, the Canadian show. Yeah, we're gonna take this exit. Kind of the opposite of Cops, the Cops show, where Ricky's dad says, "Way of the road, bub. Way of the road." Every time something stupid, he does something stupid, and and he pees in jugs as he drives, or he used to when he was a truck driver. He'd pee in jugs and throw them out the window or pile them up somewhere later. Funny shit. Okay, we got a rest area up here.
Turn around when possible.
Shut up. Telling me what to do, woman. I don't need another woman trying to tell me what to do. Ever. Ever. Again. Let's
Turn around when possible.
let's go down in here. There's a rest area back there. Okay. Shit, I should have pulled in the other way. I really should have. I gotta get lined up to back this in. I should have pulled in that first. It would have been easier. So we're gonna try this.
50 yards, turn left.
No, this is not gonna be straight enough. I'm gonna try to do this without going in the external camera. Shit. Worried about that trailer that truck that's over here. I just got to get by this enough so I can straighten up. Okay, yeah, I can get straightened up over here now. You know what? I don't use these very often. We'll turn these on. And those. So people know I'm doing something crazy over here. Plenty of room back here. I don't need to park right up on them. Does that say Boeing? It does, doesn't it? Sure does. I wonder if the doors fly off of that like it flies off their planes. They do other stupid shit. All right, here we go. Not yet. We're going to get back a little bit more. We are way out here. I think that's good. Now we can turn these off. Turn the strobes off. And I think we can kill the engine now. Boom. Okay. So I made it from... I took a load up to Prudhoe, and I made it from Prudhoe back down to the ferry, and then I'm back over here in Washington, and I still have all this to go to make it to Phoenix, Arizona, which I'll do in the next stream if I feel like streaming it, and I'll probably do it. It's something to do. Now it's time to play something else. Okie dokie. But before I go, and I know this is a starting one, but hold on. There we go. My little meme I made that I like to make people look out for something to do. Any case, I'm off the road.